Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Kawisi, welcome, welcome.
Evening, David.
Hello, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Charity, welcome, Charity. Welcome. We'll get started shortly, guys. This evening is a Q&A. Q&A. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Trezor, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
We'll get started shortly. Guys, this evening is a Q&A. Q&A. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Zaire, welcome, Zaire, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. This evening is our Q&A, guys. Our Q&A. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen here. All right. All right. So this evening is our Q&A. 1 second here. Okay, so you guys should see my screen. Let's see here. All right, so we'll talk about, and as we go through this, is there anything, anything in particular you guys want to, hey, Terry, hey, Stella, Any questions on anything as we open up, guys? Anything pressing you guys want to talk about? Anyone? Again, this is Q&A. I want to talk about, just stop me, guys. At any time, just stop me if any questions you guys have. Is anyone still in the dollar pairs? Anyone still in the dollar pairs? Hey, Gerald, welcome. Is anyone? Hey, hello, good. Anyone in the dollar pairs, still in the dollar pairs? We should be totally out of the dollar pairs. Okay. So we should be totally out of all the dollar pairs. All right. We got sell signals. I think USD CAD is the only one that's still holding. All right. And we should probably get a sell signal. Even if this pair makes another run up, I wouldn't, it's just too risky. All right, because we've got some resistance right here. All right. And if you guys look here, it's making lower highs, lower lows. All right. But the most important thing is that if you guys look over here, you guys should see my chart. If you guys look over here, a lot of the pairs, let's see here. So if you look here, these dollar pairs here are all moving lower. Okay. So let's see right here. All right. So right here, let's take a look at them. All right. So dollar ZAR. All right. That one is still holding. All right. USD TRY. I don't even count that one. USD SGD. That's giving a sell signal.
Hey, David.
Mm-hmm.
There's I'm not sure what it is. I think all we can see is USD PLN. So we're not seeing your screen or your cursor moving.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I can see it.
You see the USD TRY?
Okay. How about now? Can you see USD SGD?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. And you can see this here. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So and this is good to cover. All right. Let's say you guys are in, like we were trading the dollar pairs, right? And you see a lot of the pairs closing, right? So we've had a run, right? Not a big run in the dollar pairs, right? But we had a decent run. And you notice that several of the dollar pairs are starting to close, give sell signals, and your pair might still be open. That's a concern. You want to pay real close attention to that, okay? Because usually these pairs will follow each other, right? Some might lag a bit, but eventually they catch up. So we saw several of the pairs. If you guys look here, so this pair here closed, USD SGD closed, gave a sell signal right here on, let's see here. That is, let's say 6:15, all right, 6:15. And then USD PLN gave a sell signal on, what's that? 6:20, right? So what you can do, and then here, USD MXN, all right, the Mexican peso, it still hasn't given a sell signal yet. All right, so don't wait. All right, if you look at the other pairs and you see that they're starting to give sell signals and you're not in it, all right, expect the same thing to happen. Okay, the same thing to happen. So we should be out of the dollar pairs. We have sell signals all over the place on the dollar pairs. All right, so we should be totally out of the dollar pairs. All right. Even if it hasn't given a sell signal, I say just get out. All right. Okay. And we only have, I think, 1 or 2 pairs that are still holding, but they've been moving lower. All right. So be out of those. Any questions on that? Any questions on using the other pairs to kind of gauge where the price is going? All right. Okay. All right. The next thing we want to talk about, and we'll focus on Forex because that's where all the action is. We'll start perhaps on Thursday when we do equities. We'll look at our short system, our new system, monster short, and we'll start looking for short opportunities in the equity markets. We'll start that on Thursday on that class. All right. But if you guys have any questions, we can talk about that system also. All right. We send out a message regarding the Forex market and monster scalper in particular, that the pairs are consolidated. All right. You guys have any questions on that? On the fact that the market is consolidating? That's important to know that. All right. Any questions on that? What I sent out? The fact that Forex is consolidating. You guys know what that means?
You mean like all of Forex or just the US dollar pairs?
Okay, good question. Okay, Charity, good question. So we are looking at the entire Forex market. Okay, so not just the dollar pairs, right? The entire Forex market. Right. And how do we know that? We know that by right here. So with your system, your monster scalper system to the right, you guys have all the pairs. All right. If we haven't done an update, if you don't have all the pairs, there should be 13 additional pairs that we added. All right. If you don't have that update, get with me. All right, so we can do that update. So we've got, I think now we might have about 45, probably 50, 55 pairs. All right, so all the pairs are here, every single pair. And we know when they're consolidating, right? It has to be, if it's a number below 20, so a number below 20 and red, that means the pairs are consolidating. All right. So Charity, not just the dollar pairs, all the pairs. If it's 20 and below 20, red, that means that pair is consolidating. If it's 20 and above, all right, 20 and above 20 and yellow, it's breaking out and trending. All right. So what you guys want to do, and we'll let you know this, but what you want to pay attention to is whenever we've got, if you guys look here, we've got a little bit more than half. I know it's hard to tell, but if you took all these pairs here and then these pairs here in yellow, you'll see there's about 60% of the pairs are in red, about 40% is in yellow. All right. Now, this is very different from what we had last week, right? We had all these pairs here. We had about 95% of the pairs were all yellow above 20. All right. So that means Forex is moving. It's not consolidating. We've got volatility in the Forex market. All right. And that's good, right? But understand that the Forex market as a whole will trend either long or short, up or down, and then it will rest for a while, right? So it will rest for a period of time, before it starts to move again. So that's what it's doing, right? So just think of that, hey, Terry, welcome. When it consolidates like this, it's taking a break. All right, it's taking a break. Any questions on that? Okay, so it's taking a break. So what you guys will notice is that as we move forward right now, you will have more of the pairs here, right? All the ones that are in 20, right at 20, 21, 22, right? 23, those might get lower, right? Below 20, 19 in red. All right, so what we like to see that. All right, we want this market when it's done trending, right? We do like it when it consolidates. Most traders are frustrated by that because they want the market to constantly move, right? But we know that's not the case. So we want it to consolidate, kind of like here, like the pair is doing here. And what we want is at some point 90%, 95% of the pairs to consolidate. Okay, so hopefully we get more pairs consolidate, and we hopefully will have a few pairs in here that's 20 and above. All right, and then all the rest down here, right, are below 20 and red. All right. Now, what was the message we sent out today regarding the consolidation? Anyone remember that, the message? What was the message? Anyone remember that? Anyone remember the message?
Said to get our capital together.
Yes. Yes. So get your capital together, right? Make sure your system is running properly. All right. You guys should be getting ready. All right. So you shouldn't be trading. You should be getting ready. All right. For the next breakout. All right. So just think of Forex just like you would. Let's say just like you would, and Charity mentioned the dollar pairs. So just like you would right here. So think of the Forex market and any market in particular, right? All right. So here is USD MXN. All right. So it's right here. It's consolidated. All right. So think of these right in here is below 20. All right, so markdown phase, that's still trending. Markup phase, that's trending also. But in this area here, right, that's consolidating. So think of all of these numbers here below 20 and red. Hey, Carl, welcome. All these numbers here are below 20, guys, below 20, it's consolidating. All right, and what will happen is this, and it will happen. All right, it will happen where the Forex market as a whole, not just the particular pairs, but the market as a whole, all the pairs will finally break out of that consolidation. Okay, and that's what we're waiting for. So we're waiting for. And we hope that the tighter the pairs consolidate, meaning the more pairs that consolidate, the bigger the move, kind of like what happened here with USD MXN. All right. So what we have to do as traders is understand what's happening, right? Do not trade during this period because you'll be trading within a tight consolidation. So any pairs, it doesn't matter what you trade, you guys are going to have a difficult time trading it, even if you trade on a small time frame. All right. So even if you trade on a small time frame, it's going to be difficult to trade. All right. Any questions on that? So if you look here, all these pairs here, they're not trending, right? You see here, they're consolidating. All right, they're consolidating. All right, so they're waiting for Forex to move again. All right, and we'll see more, right? We'll see more pairs consolidate. Now at any time, now this consolidation just started. All right, so it might last a few more days. All right, I've seen it where it might last, 2 weeks. That's rare, but it happens. 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks. But your goal is this is where most traders will lose their capital. All right. So this is where most traders, if you're not aware of this, that's why I wanted to talk about this evening. If you're not aware, and that's why we have all the pairs, guys. We track all the pairs right over here, right, and over here, so that we know not just the condition of a particular group, but the entire Forex market. Okay, because as these pairs get a lot tighter, meaning that they're being squeezed, right? They look here, they're being squeezed. And this is just extremely difficult trading, even for a really good trader, really experienced trader, right? You're gonna get beat up trying to trade this. So you could do everything right. You could do absolutely everything right and not do well. Okay, so look here for a second. So if you notice, you guys notice here, so right here, see here, price is being squeezed. So that's what's happening. Price is being squeezed, okay? So if you look here, all right, price is narrowing, right here, right? So that's your consolidation right here. And what will happen is that it will get squeezed in this triangle here, and then price has to go one way or the other. It has to either go up or down, right? So it can either break out to the upside or break to the downside, all right? And that's what we're waiting for with Forex. So we don't know. It looks like the yen pairs right here, right, could be the next group out of this rotation. All right. So whenever not just Forex, but any market, whenever they go into a consolidation like this, when they break out, you'll have a new group. That's what we call a rotation. So a group, new leaders coming out of that consolidation. All right. It could be the dollar pairs again, right? It could be, right? But we don't know. Right now, it looks like it might be the yen pairs, right? They're improving, but it could be the euro. So we don't know. So we just have to wait. Any questions on that? This is important. Any questions on this? All right. Okay. So your job, right? You guys, as you do this, right? Your job is to be very, very patient and wait. All right. And I know as traders, we like to trade, we want to make money, right? But understand right now we can't trade Forex. All right. And what we don't want to do, right? We don't want to take those of you who did really well with the yen pairs, did well with the dollar pairs, right? You really want to hold on to those profits, hold on to your capital, right? And wait. Because if you trade now, you're literally going to give that money back to the market. Okay, so if you trade now, you guys trade now, I don't care how good you are, right? You're going to give that all that money, all your profits back to the account, to the market, and that's not what we want. All right. So most of the peers are doing this right here. So they're in a tight consolidation. All right. So if you try to trade, that's what you're trying to get here. All right. So we don't have any of this. All right. So we have to wait till they break out. All right. And this is the time to build, like, I'm serious. This is the time to get your capital together. Okay. Once you guys do this, right, and you know what's coming next, right? You want to have your capital, the profits that you've made, right? And then perhaps build your account, get some more capital ready, all right, for the next run. All right. If you've been trading for a while, right? If you're not totally brand new, this is the time to start building your capital, getting ready for the next run. All right. So we protect our account by not trading now, right? We protect our account. We build capital, right? So we try to add capital to our account so that we could take even better trades, right? Even more trades. All right. Get your mindset, right? Work on your mindset, work on your skills. So this is a dead period. This is a time where, for Forex in particular, and a lot of the markets, but for Forex, right? We focus on Forex right now. This is a time when nothing is happening. So this is when you hone in on your skills, get your capital together, right? Make sure your system is up and running, right? That you're not experiencing any downtime with your system. All right. So that when things happen, you guys know when these markets move, they move quickly, especially Forex moves really, really quickly. All right. Any questions here? Any questions? You guys will know the rotation. Don't try to guess what the next rotation will be. All right. So do not try to guess out of all the pairs here. Do not try to guess which group will lead us out of this next rotation. All right. We have no idea. So even with the yen pair setting up right here, that can flip easy. It can flip easy. All right. So it can come out of any group. Understand that we've got three large groups, right? We've got the dollar, yen, and the euro. All right. Dollar. So here the dollar right here, dollar, yen, and then the euro. Those are the three big groups. And it will come from, generally, it will come from one of those. Okay, it will come from one of those. Any questions here? You guys should have questions on this because this is big. This is how we catch, right? And the goal is for you guys to kind of be ahead of everyone else when you're trading Forex, right? Right. And I know we have more traders. More traders are capturing this rotation, right? More of you guys are getting in these rotations. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Hey, Leon, welcome. All right.
Hey, Dave.
Hello. That's how we do it. All right. So don't try to trade yet. Wait. All right. Wait. If you just have to trade, All right. If you just have to trade, then find a pair that is up in this area in here. All right. And then I would recommend a very small time frame, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes max, 30-minute time frame max. All right. If you just have to trade. All right. If you guys look up here, and this will give you a lot of clues as to what's happening, right? You have no leading group up here. So you don't have any clear group that is leading. All right. So this information will tell you a lot. So you have a euro pair up here, a pound pair. All right. You have a yen pair, a euro pair, a dollar pair, right? New Zealand, dollar, euro, Aussie. So there's no, it's all over the place. So we know there's a lot of confusion right now. So we let it work. Usually we want to see a clear leading group up in this area in here. All right. So be patient, wait, hold on to your capital. Hold on to your capital. All right. Look here. Look at all this consolidation in here. So what happens a lot, all right? This happens a lot. Traders, let's say they were, and you guys stop me at any time. So let's say they were lucky enough to buy here. Let's do this. So let's say they were lucky enough to buy here. All right, buy here, get out here. All right. And they got this run here, and they're still trading here. Guess what? All this gain that they made here, they're going to give it back to the market here. All right. We know about this. We know about this. Buying here, right? Markup phase. All right. We don't get out here. All right. We just hold on to the trade. Right? And we get out somewhere down in here. We know not to do that, right? We know to get in here, buy signal, get out here, right? We know that. We're pretty good at that. We're getting better at that. The next thing we've got to figure out is, okay, when is the right time to trade the market? All right. So even if you were good enough to get in here, get out here, right? And guess what? You survived the markdown phase, but in here you still trading, right? And this is what the Forex market is doing right now, right? It's doing this, and you're still trying to force trades. Guess what? You're gonna take all these trades here, all these losses. It's gonna wipe out your profits there. All right, so I hope this helps because I wanted to go over this. All right. Because I know we like to trade every time, all the time. All right.
It's really helpful to hear, like, just wait, and right now, like, letting us know what we should be doing right now in this time period. So we kind of can settle into, it's okay to not be trading because right now we're getting our funds together for that. Yeah.
So right now, so we should not be trading, right? Because, and this is really important, all right? What happens too is this, and I've seen this a lot with traders, and I've done it. Everything I tell you guys is because I've done it, all right? And I did it for years, where we've got to broaden it from just the pairs. We're talking about the Forex market as a whole. And what's happening with the Forex market, it's getting into, because this just started, right? This just started. So we're starting to kind of do like this, kind of trade within a tight range. Forex as a whole. All right. So all these pairs here, like I said, about 60% of the pairs are consolidating. So what happens is this. Okay. So as we are trading, and if we are not aware, right? If I didn't tell you guys this, right? If I didn't mention this, we think, oh, everything is great. Forex is great, right? We can just trade how we want and we're gonna make money. All right. And this is why I want you guys to pay attention to this. And so you guys should be asking me, right? In the future, hey, Dave, what's the condition of Forex? That's a really smart answer, right? What's the condition of Forex? Is it trending? Is it consolidating? All right. That's a really, really good question, because that will tell you, right, whether or not you should be trading, right? Whether or not you should be trading small or whether you should be trading large. All right. So whether you should be trading small, right? Whether you shouldn't trade at all, or whether you should really bring capital to work. Hey, Gerald, welcome. All right, really put capital to work. All right, that's how we know whether to trade heavy or to trade small. All right, as the market tightens, right, you trade smaller, right? As it opens up, right, that's when you can put more capital to work. That's why I say, hey, get your capital ready, right? This is what happens a lot. So let's say you're not aware that Forex is consolidating, right? We've talked about the rotation, right? The rotation, that's the next group, right? But when we talk about Forex as a whole, right? As a whole, is consolidating, all right? If we trade this here, right? And we get knocked around, right? This becomes very frustrating. All right. This becomes very frustrating because we don't have any trends, no breakouts, no trends. Right. In the Forex market, we're looking at thinking of the Forex market. Think of this here as not USD/CNH, that's Forex. Okay. That's the Forex market right here. What happens is this: we trade this, we're not aware what the market is doing as a whole. We trade this, we get very frustrated. So not only do we lose capital, it's very frustrating. It's not easy to make money or trade during here. And what happens by the time we get out of this area here, it could be a week, it could be a two weeks. So rather than being on the sidelines, waiting, right, getting our capital together, getting our mindset together, just waiting patiently for the market to break out, we are trading. So by the time, oh boy, I see this so much. So by the time, right, the Forex market breaks out, starts to trend, right, we find a new rotation, whether it's here, whether it's here, whether it's here, we miss it. We miss the new rotation because guess what? We are focused on here. We're trying to trade here. All right. So we miss it because our focus isn't on waiting. Our focus is on trading. All right. So while we're watching these pairs, we're trying to get nickels and dimes, right? We're trying to get nickels and dimes here, right? Guess what? Guess what? Forex starts again. We are out of capital, or we've got limited amount of capital. We're so frustrated, right, that now we want to be on the sideline because, hey, we don't want to lose any more money, right? We've been watching these markets, watching these pairs, trying to find something to trade. And guess what? We're out of energy. We're out of capital. Our mindset is all screwed up, right? And then we miss the next rotation. We miss the next run. And that's why I say, take this opportunity to build your capital, right? This is your rest period, right? We've been going at it. We went at it with the yen pairs. We went at it with the dollar pairs. This is this consolidation, these moves here, right? This rest period in the market in Forex is your rest period. This is your time to rest. Now, if you want to go into another market, there are other markets. You want to trade a different market, that's fine. But as far as Forex, this is your rest period. And you wait. This is very, very important. This is next level. This is next level. Any questions on this? Has anyone done this? Has anyone done this? Is this the first time you guys are hearing about this? Anyone?
It's definitely new for me. I have not heard about this process before, so it's super helpful.
Okay, good. Good, Charity. Good. Yeah, very helpful. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Hey, Terry, what do you think of this? Zaire, what do you think of this?
Oh, I think it's great, David. It's great to because even myself, I'm trying to get a trade in, but now you're telling me I'm like, okay, you're bursting my bubble, which is good. So I just want to say thank you for this. It's a psychology training that we need.
Oh yeah. I know. It's a letdown, right? It's a big letdown. You know, it's a
but you know what's funny is not many people talk about the psychology of this business. You know, just like you go in a different field of studies, nursing, they have different jargon, different time of doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is something new for all of us, including myself.
Yeah. Yeah, and I you know, as traders, guys, you know, we you know, just think of it like it's all about timing, right? It's all about timing. All right. So think of it like this. What can I use as an analogy? All right. There's so many analogies out there. All right. But it's when the time is right. And we know that, right? The time isn't right, all the time, right? So, and especially in the markets. And so it's not just, hey, long or short, up or down, right? We're gonna buy and get out. There's a time when we need to be totally out and just waiting. And while everyone else, all right, you guys want to look at what everyone else is doing and do the opposite. All right, look what everyone else is doing and then do the opposite. All right. So while most traders and Zaire is right? Well, you know, it's like you know, we want to trade because we are traders, right? And boy, we can just put it on a smaller time frame, and we always looking for opportunities, okay? But we want it to come to us. I used to use this analogy for traders as a, you know, a safari, you know, a lion and the gazelle. What the lion is constantly waiting, just waiting, right? Waiting and watching, waiting and watching, right? And just being patient, right? Being patiently waiting. Understand that a large percentage of our work is waiting. A large percentage of our work is waiting. All right. Our best traders wait, and they're really good at waiting. All right. They're really good at waiting. The cool thing is, right? The cool thing is it pays off. It really pays off to wait. All right. It really pays off to wait. So the next challenge for you guys, you're starting to get the rotation, and I love it. All right. You guys are starting to get the rotation. I'm so proud of everyone, right? You guys are being in the right pairs. You're starting to be in the top pairs, right? You guys got to the end of it, the last rotation in the yen pairs. You guys basically nailed it on the dollar pairs, right? So you nailed it on the dollar pairs. So you catching the rotation. The next main goal is to catch your timing, right? Figure out, right? Learn to stay out of the market. Build your capital. Take all your profits, start adding those profits together, right? Take some of your earned income, right? So some of your earned income, right? So your working money, you know, from your work and stuff, and then add to that, build your account, and then wait, just like that lion, right? Wait. Don't trade this. This is not tradable. Forex is not tradable right now. All right, wait. We'll know. Oh, we'll get signals. They'll come, and they'll come real fast. Leon, you've been with us for a while. It moves fast, right? When things break out again, starts moving again, it breaks really fast, right? Right?
Yeah, it does. I had you on mute.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it moves really fast, right? So that's all I wanted to talk about today. All right. That's all I wanted to talk about. Okay, because you guys have done really well, but now I'm going, because I can't see, we can't see your trades. I know you guys, you know, so I don't know who is trading what, right? But I just want to get a message out there to stay out, wait, right? There are very few opportunities. I think perhaps the only opportunity might be this Swiss yen trade right here. All right. So just kind of wait, be patient, wait. Let the market consolidate. I'm telling you, I hope all of these pairs here, all right, are under 20, because the tighter they consolidate, the bigger the breakout, right? The larger the breakout, the more volatile the breakout, right? You guys will see big candles push up, and that's good confirmation that we're moving again. We'll move again. It doesn't last long. All right. All right. That's all I've got this evening. Any questions for me?
David, I don't have a question, but I need to get the update on Forex.
Oh, okay, good, Terry. Okay, yeah. So I'll get with you, and we'll schedule that. Okay.
Okay.
And does anyone else need the update? Anyone else need the update?
Yeah, David, if you could get it to me whenever you get a chance, that'd be good too.
Okay, Zaire. Okay, perfect. You guys are thinking this is what we want to do. All right. We want to get our capital to ready, our systems ready, our mindset ready. I'm serious. Get your mindset ready. Right? Any negative thoughts, right? Get in a very calm place. All right. Any personal stuff, anything, we all have personal stuff that we've got going on. Get all of that cleared out. These pairs move. You guys have seen that. You've seen these moves. You've seen these rotations. You can do really, 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 really well. All right. Hey, Eric, welcome. You guys can do really, really, really well. Right. The last run we had in the yen pairs, we saw 600 pips, 500 pips, 400 pips. Right. So, you know, the dollar run we had, it wasn't as large. You know, we had 200, 150 pips, you know, nowhere near the yen pairs. All right. The next rotation is coming. Right. This consolidation tells us that a rotation is setting up. All right. So what you guys need to do, I'm serious, get your capital ready, get your systems ready. If you don't have all of the pairs, if you're trading monster scalper, you don't have all the pairs, get with me. We need to get that all set up. Okay, because we've added pairs. We've added 13 more pairs. Get your system ready, your capital ready, and your mindset ready. All right, because what we want to do is if you did really well with the yen pairs, we want to do even better with the dollar pairs. And then the next group, we want to do even better. We want to constantly improve. Right? Capture the rotation, maximize our entries, maximize, all right, scaling up, right? We want to keep improving, all right? And this right here, I'll tell you guys, this right here, staying out of the market when it's not tradable, when it's consolidating, and taking that time to get ready. That's what professional traders do, right? That's going to add a whole new element to your trading, and it's going to force you guys to be disciplined, force you guys to be even more disciplined. All right. So Terry, Zaire, anyone else? Leon, you need the upgrade, don't you? Don't you need the update?
I probably do.
Yeah, I'll get with you. Yeah,
Okay.
You don't have the update. I'll get.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Perfect. Gerald, you have it. You have the update. All right. Perfect. All right. Stella, you have it. All right, guys. You all take care. All right.
All right.
Think
You too,
about
Dave.
that. You guys are welcome. I want you guys to think about this a bit. All right. Think about this. Watch your system. Watch what these pairs are doing. Okay. Watch how they're moving right along here. Not here. Forget about here for right now. Just watch right here. And if you start to see more pairs, right, more pairs consolidate, right, this is a cue for you to kind of really stay out of the market and really start getting things ready. As we start to see more pairs turn yellow, right, more pairs turn yellow, then you know, okay, market's getting ready again. Forex is getting ready again. All right. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Focus on that. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.